Hey guys, welcome back to Tipharot. It's me Matt here, and today I'm doing something a little bit different. So you guys seem to like my dream stories, so I thought I'd bring you another one. Except I'm not just going to bring you one, I'm actually going to bring you several. So I was looking through my dream journal and I thought it's a shame how many of my dreams I just put down like a really short entry for. It might be, even a sentence long or something simple. And those dreams I never really tell people about because, it's not that interesting when it's just a sentence. I can't really make a video for like a sentence long dream. But what I thought I could do is I could actually go through several of those and turn it into a bit of a video. Once the video's over, let me know if you guys like this idea and if you'd like to see me do it again in future. So yeah, let's take a look at some dreams. Now this one is about as vague and short as can be. This is from last night. What I wrote down was ordering pizza, had some vague dream about wanting to order pizza. That's all I remember about it. I don't remember where I was when I was wanting to order pizza. I don't remember anything other than the fact that I was wanting to order pizza. And in fact, I think the only reason that I remembered this dream was because I actually ordered pizza a few days ago and I thought it was kind of weird that I wanted to order it again so soon. The next dream is from the previous night and it's called Moon Photos. I was on an island out at sea and I noticed there was a full moon. The moon wasn't just full, but it looked so close and huge. And it was red and perfectly framed by the clouds. So basically, yeah, I noticed like this full moon in the sky, but it wasn't like, you see the full moon in a distance. It looked like really, really close. It was like massive. And it was red and it was like, the clouds are like all around it in like this, it gave it like this weird shape. And I remember thinking this would make a really good picture. So I decided to take a photo. But I was worried because the island I was on was like 2 meters wide. And yeah, like I'm on my bed at the minute and the island I was actually on was probably about the size of my bed. And so I was kind of worried that I was going to like drop my camera in the water or something, or that water or sand was going to get in my camera when I was changing lenses. And then I remember looking around for another island that I could go to that was bigger, but there was just lots of these little tiny 2 meter wide islands everywhere and there was nothing bigger, so I was basically like too afraid to take the photo because I thought that my camera would get ruined somehow. I'd drop it or yeah, it would get dirty or whatever. This one was quite a weird one. It's just called Fiji. I dreamt that I was on Fiji and there were banana trees everywhere. Like literally the entire island was just banana trees. And someone suggested that at times of the year, most crops weren't viable except for bananas because of volcanic ash from the volcano. I can't even remember if Fiji has a volcano or not, but in my dream it did. And apparently that was a big deal. So they had to rely exclusively on bananas. That was literally all they ate on the island in my dream. At some point I noticed the island had a volcano with some smoke coming out of it, which kind of makes sense. That would be why there was ash on the island and why they were complaining about that. And then I thought about visiting Alexandria next. I mean as in the place in Egypt. Gosh, reading these I've noticed that my writing on my phone is really bad. I think because I've got in the habit of just picking up my phone while it's still dark and like typing it in really quickly. I've wrote so many mistakes in these, but I'm going to try and read this one without the mistakes. This one's called Pajamas and Beer, and I mentioned this in my previous video reviewing the Dream Journal app that I'm using. If you're not familiar, check out the video that I've made about the app that I'm using at the minute. It's called Lucid. Anyway, Pajamas and Beer. Dreamt I was walking down the street in the middle of the day wearing pajamas. I got some weird looks and remember thinking something about how me being out in pajamas was weird, but it never triggered the thought to do a reality check. Yeah, that's the common thing that you'll notice sometimes is that, you'll do something really weird and you'll even think it's weird and you'll think something's off, but you won't actually remember to do a reality check. I think I talked about this in a recent Q&A actually. I reached the end of the street, turned the corner into a small shop, and then bought myself a beer, Okachim brand, which is not a beer that I drink very much actually. I left and began drinking it on my way home, and then I woke up, and that was that apparently. This one's called the Gym Bar. I had a dream that I was exploring a town with some people when I became lucid. Right after becoming lucid, a dream character suggested they could get us all inside this gym even without us having membership. So out of curiosity, I followed them inside. They then proceeded to go behind the desk where the receptionist was missing and sign us all in. So basically the receptionist wasn't even there and that was how they got us in. They just went in and they put our names in some logbook and we were allowed in. So after we headed inside though, it wasn't actually a gym but it was like a bar slash restaurant where everyone was sitting at tables and drinking or eating. I began exploring and talking to people, and then the dream ended. This one's called Spooky Tetris. Had a brief dream in which someone was trying to track down some music video or something that was really hard to find, and I managed to find it right away. Then they asked me to try and find them, the spooky Tetris with the ghosts and stuff, and Dream Me asked, isn't that just Pac-Man? Anyway, that's enough little stories for now. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know down in the comments if you did and if you want to see more of this kind of thing. Now in a moment I'm going to give you the question of the day, but before I give you that question, I want to remind you about the Lucid Dream Book. The Lucid Dream Book is my complete guide to mastering lucid dreaming. It covers everything that you'd want to know from the very beginning stages of learning to lucid dream all the way up to developing your own dream control techniques and completely mastering your lucid dreaming experiences. The point of the book was to be a complete one-stop reference for everything that you could need or want to know about lucid dreaming. It covers the most important lessons that I've learned from over a decade of lucid dreaming. If you pause the video right now, you can see some chapter outlines so you can see exactly why the book's right for you. Now if you want to get your hands on it, you can go to gum.co/theluciddreambook, that's gum.co/theluciddreambook, or you can check out the link in the top right hand corner or down in the description below. Now my question of the day for you is, what is your favourite reality check? Now, you should be doing several reality checks. I talk about this in some of my videos about reality checks, that you should do several in a routine. But what's your favourite? What's the one that has got you lucid the most times, or that you just enjoy doing the most, or you find the most effective? Let me know down in the comments below. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe and enable all notifications if you want to stay up to date. And if you want to keep watching, check out one of those videos on screen, go watch that, and I'll see you there soon. Take care.